Girl, will you believe I came back in here and bitch this motherfucker was in my house? So yeah, I'm not gonna put it above him, past him, or all of that. So yeah, y'all are most definitely on point in regards to that, which is why I did things the way that I did. I'm happy that he went and applied for that job that's 2 hours away because now when I really need to get your ass the fuck away from me, I got you away from me. Hundreds of miles away.
Yeah.
And you showed me what type of nigga you was because before I even did that, I told you to get out. I left. And when I came back, because you thought I wasn't gonna come back, I came back. This nigga's in the house with the PlayStation on. With the PlayStation on. So bitch,
I'm
if
freaking
you
crying.
would if that says a lot to me. This nigga that did all this shit in the short amount of time. He done broke in my house. He done put his hands on me, built his
Wait, he broke
had
in
his
your house.
fist
He
up.
broke
He
in
was
your house
finna
for
hit me,
real?
all type of shit. This nigga done did all type of shit in a short amount of time. So it's no amount of I love you and all of this. You do not like me. I know that. I'm fully aware of it. You don't. But see, no, what it is you do like me, but you don't like the fact that I require things and I require for you to be the best version of yourself. So you was already looking
Hmm.
at some other shit. You was already building some other shit. And what you didn't expect was for me to pull the rug from under your feet before that other thing was secure. Now you're outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So okay, I do have a question though. When he showed you the first thing, what made you like stay in it? Like why you just cause I ain't gonna lie, when the first thing that he showed me and it was like, okay, yeah, I can't do this, was when the other person when she started attacking me for no reason, which he didn't cause. In my opinion, I don't think he caused that because they were done.
No, he
But
did.
it was like
His
when he
thing,
started trying to
we're
play
talking
in
about
it
a
and he started trying
narcissist.
to put,
And y'all, the whole thing with y'all is
yeah,
the one element that's consistent with y'all is Bigo. And this is why I purposely and deliberately did not do the whole Bigo thing with him in the relationship. Him seeing me on here, this is a whole after fact. I never got on Bigo while we was
hmm,
together. I never. He just knew that at one point in time I did get on here. So me being live on Bigo and coming on here consistent like I am and being comfortable the way that I am and talking and him seeing that people know who I am from when I was on, he's fucking gagging because he thought I was bullshitting.
but see, like even with me, he didn't know I was on here. Like when he found out I was on here, that's when people started telling me
Mhm,
about him. And so that's when they tried to
mhm.
introduce me to the other one. When they tried to introduce me to the other one, that's when she just started attacking me. And
But
so me
see,
and
it's
her
not
started
even,
having
it
like
wasn't
that riff
you.
raff.
And that's the thing that I hate for y'all that happened because you're newer on the app. I listen to this motherfucker talk. And this is what I want all the women to know. When y'all dealing with these niggas and y'all talking to these niggas or whatever, let them talk. Stop badgering them. Stop hounding them and all this and all that. Give them space because they're gonna tell you exactly who they are, what they've been through, all of the things. And that's exactly what I did with him. Before you on the app wise, because you have a history with him off the app 2 years prior to even me. You know what I'm saying? So on the app wise, there's other girls that he himself, out of his own mouth, told me about that was already in triangulation and in arguments with her before you even got on the fucking app. I didn't know about you until after you're new. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh well.
So all of the her upsetness, her being upset, her disgust and all of that, it's not towards you. It's towards other ones that he did the same shit with that was already on the app before
But
you.
no, no, dog, no, that's the thing. That's the thing. With you saying that, that's not true. Because every time
No, I'm not
when
saying I'm
something
not saying
happens, it's
that
always me.
after the fact that because now you're a new element in there that didn't change or pivot the way that she did it. But what I'm saying is, prior to you, there were other ones. Savannah been on the app. Low them been on the app. All these people been on the app. These people been on the app before me. These are all people that I seen on the app before I even got on the app. I got on the app, got off the app, wasn't even on the app, met him after the app, and all these people. He told me he was already triangulated with all these people. These are veterans on the app that he been triangulated with. He already know. And I'm gonna tell you how this is factual because his whole motive was let me go after all of the people who are popular on here because that's gonna give me motion. That's gonna
But
give me people in my life.
but I get that, I get that. But what I'm saying, even with them, she was still able to sit around them and be cool with them. With me, you just came at me completely
Well, no,
off
yeah, you
putting.
did. You did tell me
And
what it
it
was.
keeps being,
You did tell me what it was.
hold on. And since then, it's just been off putting. To where it don't even be nothing about her, and it could just be me and him, and you start talking about me. For what? And then when I come at you, you want to be the victim. I don't have no problem with you, and I'm never finna have a problem with you about a dude. My problem is with you is why do you keep trying to start with me behind a dude that keeps asking me to take him off block? I don't have no problem with you. You keep causing a problem when there's no problem. There will never be a problem with me and you behind a charm.
Especially
Ever.
behind a motherfucker like that, bitch. Mm-mm.
And so that's my problem is with her is that every time, because even when she lied with you, you know what she did? Went back and talked about me. For
Wait,
what?
what? Well, while we were talking, so this must have been before I even knew who
Yes.
you were.
And so exactly. And so that's why my thing is, what is the
Because that first
problem? We
live,
don't
I'm not
have
gonna
no
lie, that first
problem.
live, I wasn't as controlled because I was emotional. So I was live, like I was talking to her. I remember what I was saying, but I still was emotional, like, and I was passionate, and everything, because everything was fresh. So if she was saying names and putting, which girl, you came and you like, girl, so with the receipt queen said my name and you did. I'm like, girl, wait, what? Who said what? I don't even fucking remember. I was just passionate, like I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was just trying to tell my story. So obviously she know who people are. You know, she throwing out names and stuff like that. So it's going over my head. You get what I'm saying? Um,
But see, even like, but what I'm saying is, even like that, with how you came to her or how she came to you, whatever, that literally could have been me and her a year ago. But instead of how she came, I feel like with me, it was like, okay, I don't know how to take this. But with you, it's like, okay,
so
let
you
me
know what
approach
it
this
is?
different.
I feel
Because
like what
last
the
time I
difference
did it,
is that I know what type of fucking man Charm is. I'm not on here trying to plead no battle or make no plea or nothing like or have no ownership over Charm. I know that he's a fucking dog ass nigga. I know. So I feel like that's what the difference is. Um, and it could be a different time from her situation compared to mine, with her being on here versus me. But I'm not trying to prove a point that he wasn't with no other bitch, and I'm the only bitch that he was with. And he wasn't texting y'all, or the text messages that y'all got, or the shit that y'all showing me is fake. See, I'm not on here doing that. So I feel like that's a huge component because any nigga when you talking about infidelity, because you can get the proof and that's up to you to believe it or not, right? So you dictate pretty much how you react to the information that you get because ultimately, I'm pretty sure even with her situation, people was bringing information saying, "Girl, look X, Y, and Z. Girl, look X, Y, and Z." That's no different from the situation that I'm in. Girl, look X, Y, and Z. Girl, look X, Y, and Z. I'm just not denying it because I've been around charm. I know how Charm is. I know what type of nigga Charm is. I know how Charm talks. I know how Charm texts. I know what Charm does when Charm is trying to get somebody to do something for him. I know what Charm says when Charm is trying to get out of the dark house. I know Charm. I know Derek, fuck a Charm. I know him. So if somebody who I don't know comes and tells me something or a characteristic about somebody that I do know who I deal with all the time, I don't have to confirm with the person who I do know because that's only leaving a window open for them to lie to me. I know your characteristics, I know your behavioral patterns. So I know what you would do. And I know the type of space that I give you. So I feel like that type of acknowledgement is the difference. And there's a different element too, because with their relationship, they was heavy on Bigo. Me and Charm, we was together, but I wasn't on Bigo. Yeah, he was on Bigo and he was flirting with everybody, talking to everybody, got all these relationships and all this stuff with everybody. But unlike Receipt Queen, I wasn't on Bigo actively while he's doing all of these different things. Does that make sense?
I think with me, why I still can't seem to understand it, what's her issue with me partic- per se, is because it was like the first day he seen me on here is when all this shit went crazy. And then it was like she started attacking me, and it's just been that from that. And like even when I've had situations with other dudes, she comes and she attacks me, and it's like it's just weird. So it's like it's past
No, yes.
charm
So
at
now
that
at
point.
that
I don't get
point,
it.
that's a whole different thing because I don't know. I only could talk about the whole thing with charm, because that's kind of how like we all have like our connection. So anything beyond that, now like
Right.
if she's doing what you're saying that she's doing, then now that's different, you know.
But see, even so, y'all was talking to him at the same time. No, come to find out, Charm had sent me a message saying that when he was with her, which is where it made me start thinking like, okay, maybe that could be her problem with me, is that when they was together, quote unquote, he told her that he wanted to be with me. And so I'm like,
And so
maybe
this is
that's
the
where it stemmed
secret,
from,
right?
but
Now,
I didn't
mind
even know.
you, here's the thing. You're telling me this, right? You're telling me this, and when I talk to Charm gives it up to me because at this time, right? This is where the whole Didi person comes into play because Didi is my I know Didi from ballroom and stuff. So this is where Didi comes into play because around the time of all of that, the first time that me and Charm had got into it real bad, Didi had reached out to me, and that's when I had found out that was the first trans woman that I had found out that Charm was in alignment with or had met with C, whatever the case may be, whatever, right?
Hold on, real quick, because they be talking about somebody needs to lie. I don't need to
Who
lie
said
about that.
that?
It's literally right here. This is him. When
Who
he
said
said it,
what? Who's that?
this is him saying, he said, just ignore her. She been knew I loved you even when I was with her. I wanted you. That's why she's mad. I don't need to lie about none of that. So it's been weird shit that I didn't even know about.
Child, so um
But, but keep going. What you were saying with the
oh
whole
yeah,
DD person?
that's when the first thing had came out because uh I was asking him, I was like, Charm, do you have any other like allegations of being with like, other trans women, gay boys, or like whatever, right? Well, like whatever the case may be, whatever. Charm swore down to me, no, I ain't got none. Ain't nobody could ever say nothing. Only thing I've only been on Bigo, and I only know about trans people from Bigo, and that's how he was giving it up to me, right? So something had happened, and we had got into an
See, that's what
argument.
y'all be missing.
Huh?
That's what y'all be missing in the comments. Me and her would be able to have a conversation if she was open to having a conversation and never felt the need to keep trying to disrespect me. I have lent my hand out to have a conversation with her. Why y'all keep saying, well, did it come from her or
Bitch,
whatever?
these people
She's
talk
never
about
tried to have a
crashing out on
conversation.
powder. Y'all? Are you not
That's
realizing the
why
quality of
I'm
nigga
open
we
to having
talking
a
about? What
conversation.
is there to
It's not
crash out
hard.
about?